What's up, y'all? I missed Cub Tuesday yesterday, so I'm making up for it today. What you doing, buddy? Are you tangled again? No, it's got it stuck under your tail. Alright. I meant to debut a new pipe just now, but I realized that while packing up for this adventure, I packed a blanket, I packed some reading materials, I packed a dog, I packed a Coke. I didn't pack the pipe and tobacco that I wanted. Never fear. I always have a cob and at least 1 or 2 pouches somewhere in my pack. I've always got something to smoke on. I shot a video similar to the one I plan on shooting right now the other day. But it didn't want to work for one reason or another, as tends to be my luck. Mostly apologizing for the last one I put up because I was in a weird frame of mind, and I just don't think I had any business coming on here and rambling about the way I did, but thanks for not alienating me. And in my last attempt, I even busted out the church warden to go along with my streak of birthday shirts I've been rocking. It went to go along with my Keep On Tolkien shirt. It's got like a silhouette of wizard Gandalf-like character with a pipe in his teeth. It's pretty cool. I'm rocking the tuxedo t-shirt today. So I had to go, I had to hold a meeting on my day off, and well, I had to be well dressed. I had my chef coat on over it. I'm not wearing this to a fucking meeting. I'm a professional, goddammit. But in spirit, I was wearing this. Technically I was wearing it, it was just concealed. But the last video I posted, Duncan, you're making it worse. This is the weirdest damn little chihuahua. Duncan, hey, settle down. Settle down, come on. Come on, find your spot. There you go. There you go. But in the last video I did post, I was in a strange headspace, because lately I've been having some difficulty coping with not having certain people in my life anymore. And I just, I just don't really have much for friends in the city now. I didn't have many to begin with, and I know a couple of people, but they have very busy schedules, and we have a hard time exchanging texts very often, let alone actually hanging out and doing anything. So that was weighing on me pretty heavily, and I resorted to something that's been a coping mechanism for me for a long time, which is alcohol. And I got a little hammered and did some dumb shit and said some dumb shit, and guess I just kind of wanted to clear the air on that. So I've been actively trying to find some better ways of occupying my time and my mental and emotional energy into positive things. I've recently gotten the knack to, or the notion to get back into archery. I haven't had a bow for a while. I sold it to help fund my move here from Tennessee. And I thought, well, I'll never use it in Chicago. Well, this bug's been chewing at me, and I still have all the other equipment. I've still got my arm guard and my glove and quiver and arrows still. I just don't have the bow. And so I found a range here in the city that's not too hard to get to, about an hour by train. So I got myself a takedown recurve on the way. Something I can break down, pack up in a bag. Be nice and inconspicuous like. But with some neck, shoulder, and back issues I dropped way down on the poundage. I used to shoot a 50, which is great. It's got, you know, it hits like a hammer, but I went down to a 35, which still delivers a good amount of force of whatever you're shooting at. Because I do intend on getting back into hunting eventually. And I do believe that the minimum draw weight to harvest deer with a bow in the state of Illinois is 35 pounds. And also, you know, if I get sharp enough, I get back to where I was with my accuracy and technique, or maybe even a little better with certain arrows and heads and stuff like that, and can get into small game hunting. My family's got land out in the country, and I have friends with land where I can hunt. I think it'd be good for me to get back into that. And just the idea of getting back into it already makes me feel a little more like my old self. I'm a person that greatly enjoys the fruits of the city, but I had a very rural and bucolic upbringing, so there are parts of me that just do not quite fit in this setting. Perhaps I will get back into my writing efforts, though one of them has been halted because in a notebook I lost recently, I lost a bunch of notes and character profiles and like outlines of where the story was going to go, so I'm going to either just kind of have to riff on it or just kind of start over with that. I'm also thinking maybe I won't mess with fiction. Maybe just for fun I'll go ahead and move forward with my idea of my view of food service industry from my perspective. It's actually something I started working on a couple years ago. I just haven't done much with it because I didn't think anyone would give a damn, but I found there are a lot of people that have literary accolades to some point with very little support or backing. Even if I just get a few people to read it and it entertains them or means something to me, that's good enough. Though I do have this fantasy of sorts that while I'm young I would like to make my money and make my name in the kitchen while I can, and when I get older, move back to the country and live off of some savings and any money I could make writing. But that might just be a pipe dream. But I'm not going to ramble on much longer. I think I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it up, and I'll get back to you when I get back home and with that other pipe. So you might see another video out of me today. So till next time, Jake, the artist formerly known as the Southside Piper, y'all take care. I'll catch you next time.